how are you guys? Hope everything's well. Okay, now, I have an itch on my nose. Now, the cops been called on and off for months. For months. Now, my neighbors and us, we've been talking to the cops like crazy. The squatters have been in their yard. They've been tormenting my dogs. Yesterday, my daughter was outside. So I go outside to she want something to eat. She goes, she told me that the man was walking from one end of the fence to the other end of the fence, back and forth, teasing the dogs. And then he has his hips. Okay, and then he says, I'm in front of the gate. And they would and my dogs were not barking. Were not. So, after that, they started barking. And each time they started barking, he goes, shut up! Yeah, but you started teasing. And then they would bark. Not a lot. Shut up! So, cops were called. No cops came down today. It was too cold, or I guess you get worried about the coronavirus or whatever. Well, last night, our daughter slept in the living room. And the squatters were up and they were making noise that they're frightening her. So, I'm not scared or anything. It's that this weather is getting real cold and they have a dog. And one day I say, away from the fence. And they didn't like that. What I mean away from the fence is my 4 dogs, were standing on all fours, scaling the fence. David was trying to get underneath Jonah and everything. They were scaling the fence. Then later on, at night, was either the flashlight from the phone or a pen light shining in my yard. So, it's just like they have no right to live in back of my house. You don't pay rent. You don't have a mortgage. You're not supposed to be there. I used to feed the critters and everything. One day, they would eat the bread and just leave the crust on the ground, the squatters did, and they would throw the bread over back to my house. So I would throw them back over. I don't feed the wild animals anymore. The deers come whenever they feel like it. Like yesterday morning, the buck came, young buck, probably a year old. He goes like this. So, I love it. And yesterday it looked like a frost, but it wasn't snowing. It looked so cute. My dogs told me they were there. Eva and Hannah. No, not Eva and Hannah. Jonah and Hannah. So, I couldn't take pictures because he was already gone. I watched him roll up the hill. But, no. Okay, that's the squatter business has to be taken care of. They had some lady helping them, but she quit. She didn't do much. So, you need them. Okay? I made a big long video outside near the fence and with just my dogs. And it was blocked. I couldn't even, I don't know what, maybe they were watching me and they were blocking. They don't want me to, I don't know what to say. Anyway, about that. Okay, and the presidency The coronavirus has to die down because my friend, well, I'm not telling you who it is, the woman who wants to be the First Lady of the President of the United States, does not want to be issuing the coronavirus. Now, the coronavirus, whoever made this stuff up, made the virus and passed it along or whatever, how it got, because you can't even, you can enjoy yourself now with the virtual and everything, but you cannot have fun. Can you go ice skating with your friends? Can you go bowling? Can you go caroling? No, you can't. Not at all. So, and another issue about this young man who has black nail polish on his hands in the high school. When I was his age, a little bit older, one of my boyfriends, he had 5 sisters, excuse me, and he used to paint his thumb black and his the rest of the fingers clear. So that, and a lot of guys used to paint their thumb blacks and their fingers clears. But now this guy in high school painted his fingers black and then he painted his fingers rainbow, and they didn't want him to do that. That's not bothering his learning, okay? If he wants to paint his nails, let him. Let him. Because the more you say he can't, the more he's going to do. And there's other people on the internet and everything, the rock bands and punk rocks and whatever, their nails are painted now. You can't get away from that. So let it be. Just let it be. All right, that's my issues for today. God bless you. Good luck.